surround sound recordings.
Hey, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on? It's your boy NEXXTIME. I am back again with the NEXXTIME podcast. We have a special guest with us, guys. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. I know it might have been a rough week, but you're here with me now, guys. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. I really do. Man, thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for joining in. Let's see what is going on, man. A lot of things going on. My special guest today is Reconnaissance. Let's see here. Reconnaissance. We're having some things going on right now. Just getting everything in order. Oh, it's gonna be a good show, guys. It's gonna be a good show. Actually, it's gonna be a great show. Man, where is everybody tuning in from? Let's see here. Big shout out to the Turtle Tribal Nation. I see you. Big shout out to Meerkat Karate. Excuse me. Oh man, just gotta get some things in tune here. Big shout out to K Arth. Let's see here. All right, that looks a little better. Big shout out to everybody that's tuning in with us. We appreciate you, man. It's another week, another long week. We're headed towards the end of April. What is going on, Meerkat? Let's see here. All right, Cyber, you can turn on your audio. We're gonna get this thing going. We're gonna get this thing going, guys. It's gonna be an amazing podcast. It's going to be an amazing podcast. Man, lots of things to talk about, lots of things going on. Where's everybody tuning in from? If you are tuning in with us live. What's going on? What's going on, Cyber?
Hi, I am. Of course, as soon as we start the podcast, neighbor downstairs here decides to start his Ford out of the garage that he hasn't started probably in 20 years.
Purple alert.
He's probably not. See, that's the thing that I want everybody to just right off the alert, understand that people are mind controlled to target you without you even realizing they're doing it.
Okay.
So, being said is that they don't even realize that they're thinking to go to their car to trying to do something that's, might interfere with it. You would consider perping them perping you or whatever, right?
Okay.
So that's just like a simple way to put it, because this thing is so evasive now. 10 years it's been running.
Okay.
I'm gathering, give or take, that our perpetrators are mind through EMF to just think about going outside at the right time when you're going outside, or when something's going to happen, and next thing you know, there's a car wreck, and you drive by it, right? The street theater.
Wow.
Right? So, yeah. So that's where we're at with some of this stuff, and people understand that it's not necessarily they're sitting by their cell phone looking outside their front window for you to jump,
Okay.
Not exactly.
If you guys are just tuning in, this is the I'm about to say what's next. No, this is the NEXXTIME podcast, guys. Okay, this is and to the right of me here is my partner Reconnaissance. You guys welcome her to the stream. I want to welcome everybody to the stream. Welcome Meditation Man. Welcome everybody. We're gonna get this thing kicked off. We're gonna do this thing right, guys. Yeah. It's Friday. Friday night. We want to welcome everybody to the podcast. Cyber, what is going on, man? How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. It's always a good day when you're breathing, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely, man. Shout out to everybody watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, man. We're going to dive into some interesting topics today. We're going to get to it. So
my neighbor's going to come back with his dog car. I mute myself for a few seconds. Yeah.
We're going to get to it, guys. We're going to get really deep with it today, guys. Really deep. We're going to dive deep today, man. And I'm just thankful that you guys are all here, man. Let's see here. Oh, we got Eddie Morin from San Diego. Eddie Morin, shout out to Eddie Morin. Welcome to the podcast, my friend. Welcome. Shout out to you, man. Big shout out to you, man. Big shout out to Meditation Man, KI. Everybody tuning in. Oh, man, it's going to be a great podcast, guys. Lots of things to discuss. This is an interactive podcast, guys. If you guys feel called at any time to share, I encourage you, please do that. Let's see. Deb Olsen. Deb, what is going on? Welcome to the podcast, Deb. Welcome to the podcast. Yes. Oh, yeah. This is that next time, man. This is a great time, guys. I'm just happy to see you guys. Happy everybody's here. Man, shout out to Wisconsin, man. Everybody watching wherever you are in the world, man. Shout out to you, man. This is our day, guys. This is our time, man. This is the Next Time podcast, man. You know, this is definitely for the TI community. We got some things that we're going to dive into today. We got some things that we're going to talk about today. My guest today, Cyber Reconnaissance. Oh, man, she's amazing. She's actually the first person. She's a very special, very dear to my heart, guys. I just want to share something with you guys.
By the way.
If you guys don't know, when I first found out, she's back, guys. She's back. When I first found out that I was targeted, right? I was on a live stream, Pinecone Utopia. You remember that, Cyber?
Yes, I remember. Our friend Pinecone Utopia is no longer with us.
Yes,
you guys in the TI community.
Yes, rest in peace to Dr. Paul Marco, man. We love you, man. But you know, I was scared and I was so shaken and I was like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, like, and I'm typing in, you know, and on their live stream, you know, shout out to them too, man, for being brave and to making a platform to speak out against what's going on. And bring. We're
gonna make next speaker, right, you guys? We need more subscribers to Nex's podcast, by the way.
And I appreciate that, man. If we could make that happen, that would be a beautiful thing, man. Because we all need to come together and speak out about what is going on, not be fearmongers, but to just empower each other and with information and, you know, things that we need to know, guys, and to come together and. You know, so back to it though. I want to tell you guys how I met Cyber. You know, so I'm just figuring out what's going on with the whole targeted individual thing. I'm thinking back to my life. I'm like, oh, I'm putting things together, and I'm full of fear, and I'm like, oh my God. And the first live stream that I was on was Pinecone Utopia, and Cyber just happened to be in there. And I was asking questions, and their live stream is not really an interactive live stream. It's not like what we're doing here. But they were giving the information out, and they were, you know, doing their job and their service, and I appreciate them for that. But Cyber was there, and you know, when I typed into the comment box, I asked questions, and she answered my questions, and you know, she was the one who reached out to me, the first TI that I actually got a chance to talk to, and she told me what I needed to hear, and I am forever grateful for her just being there in that moment, because I was all alone. I had nobody. I didn't know what was going on, and she was there. She reached out to me. She gave me her email, and we stayed in contact, and I just appreciate her for that. She's awesome. I got to hit the awesome button because that was awesome. You know, she didn't have,
love Next.
She didn't have to do that, you know, but she definitely did, and I appreciate her for that, man. Cyber, I love you, man. Thank you, man. I don't know if I could thank you enough for just being there that day. You know, it's a lot, like, you know, to just for somebody to just be there and understand going through this program that we go through, you know. And I just appreciate you being here, and I'm pretty sure everyone is going to appreciate, you know, the things that you have to share with them today on the podcast.
Yeah. Okay, so would you like me to just kind of like open with myself?
Yeah, but
and how I got into the program?
Definitely, man. Definitely. Talk to him.
So, I am a college graduate. I have a degree in tech, and I have one in business. And when I graduated college in 2011, I graduated from Cupertino, which is right at Apple Computers. Literally, we're down the street from my school was, from Apple. So, a lot of people go straight to Apple and whatever, right? So I didn't, because I was in I'm in construction accounting. I have a very specialized accounting degree where I focused in operations management of construction business, and it led me into the security industry because there's a lot of and security, right? Like, you know, they put in card readers, you have to have facial recognition. I face scan for Lockheed and shit like that. It's crazy. After working in security, I got working for Lockheed, and then I got kind of this, you know, security industry, and so it's a lot different than, like, say, working for a construction company or working for Home Depot or whatever, right? So it's just really different. And I started getting turned on to the targeting program because I'm also a hacker. You know, I do that as a hobby. I'm a white hat hacker with security exploits to, like, you know, warn companies, like, hey, you're a kid app and you got this exploit and somebody just spoofed you here, or whatever, right? So I try to help out companies. So I reported a huge, what I am now beginning to think was part of the targeting program in general, and it was what's called a man-in-the-middle attack to the FBI. My ex-boyfriend and I, who you've met recently, right?
Right.
He's kind of really out there, right?
Right.
From voice to skull.
Right.
He's gone completely. Right? So, anyways, long story short, we're in tech. We live in Silicon Valley. A lot of tech people, like, he works for Google, and, you know, I worked in construction, and I deal a lot with, like, Apple a lot, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so we started getting privy to a lot of corruption. Coupons.com is a company here in the Bay Area that currently is doing cyber, taking credit card data, raw credit card data, and sending it to India, which is the espionage, right? So we reported that to the FBI, and next thing you know, we got inducted to the targeting program and went to jail because my ex-boyfriend and I were dabbling in drugs, right?
Okay.
So, you know, once you become a targeted individual, they start surveillancing you. You know, your phone gets hacked, your computers at work get hacked, you get hacked at home.
Right.
Children get hacked even. They were turning on my daughter's raw camera, which really pissed me off. And then I started reporting shit on Twitter and said, screw the FBI, they're not helping, right? And so when I did that, well, then my life went to shit and I ended up in jail. Mm-hmm. I've been in jail 3 separate occasions since 2015, and I used to be okay, and I haven't had a ticket in 10 years. You know? Okay. The meeting ticket. It's like, what the hell's going on here, right?
Right.
So, you know, my life is still currently, I'm homeless. Okay. I'm using my friend's Wi-Fi on her balcony in California. I live in Silicon Valley, which, you know, apartment in San Francisco is $3,000 a month, right? So do I have that kind of money? No. I have business consulting, self-employment that I'm looking right now, where I make, like, you know, they owe me for last week. They owe me $200. Like, can't even rent a place on this money, right?
Okay.
This is where I work. This is what I do, right? I'm a computer person, so I have. I'll log into the server and do my work, and then I turn in an invoice, and I get paid at the end of the week.
Okay.
Which they were 2 weeks ago, but I can't even log into the work server because where I go, that they make it impossible for me to even make any kind of money so I can support myself, right? My credit, they caused me to, I believe, in 2015 even get divorced from my ex-husband, so they could, you know, do that to target individuals where they try to isolate you totally. So they did that because I was married and I had a house and 2 cars and 2 dogs and 2 kids and everything, you know.
Right.
for Lockheed, and I was like this little cute, like, operations manager for the security company at Lockheed. I wouldn't sleep around with my boss. I wasn't willing to, be psychopathic to get ahead in work. I used my credentials and my brain, right? And they wanted me to use my body, and I wasn't going to do that. So I was like, guys. And they made sure I'd never get a job in security again. They made sure I could never join the military by getting me charged with 6 felonies, including grand theft auto. In 2015, I used mind control directed energy weapons at me and my boyfriend. My boyfriend was tased. He spent 3 days in the hospital. Police, I hate the cops. Even today, I think they're a bunch of Nazis. Every time I get around a cop, they arrest me.
Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that, my friend.
Every time a cop speed of me, I'm arrested. I spent 5 days at Ventura County Mental Hospital where I'm right, and I'm still currently that I can't get rid of because I go to the hospital here in Silicon Valley and they won't give me any medication, and my ex-mother-in-law, who I call for help because I'm sick, living in my car with a parasite, and I can't even go to the fucking room because I have no bathroom.
Okay.
And I had to gosh darn runs, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to be perfect honest with you. I shot in the wood 5 times 2 nights ago.
Okay.
Okay?
Wow.
I have a parasite living in my stomach that I need an antibiotic for that they can't give me anything for. Because I have no insurance because I'm self-employed. And I only work 3 hours a week because they hacked my computer and I can't fucking work.
Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, Cyber. I am so sorry to hear that.
My flights, and then I go to my friends to try and get help, and I get ganked by all of my friends, which I don't fault them for. Don't fault your family and friends for ignoring you. They're mind controlled to do so. There's nothing more than a 5G network working on them, okay?
Okay.
Don't hate your family and friends. They don't even know what they're doing to you. They will one day be friends in that are helping us, okay, you guys? Just hang in there with me. That's all I can say about that right now. That's all I can say about that right now.
Okay. Man, Cyber, that was deep, man. That was definitely deep, man. So I got a question for you, Cyber. Like, man, now throughout this experience that you're going through, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you been directly affected as far as like your family? Like, how does have you ever
family away from me? I have family, they all moved to Texas, right, where I'm from.
Okay.
And so I'm here by myself completely now, living in my car.
Wow.
That they want like payments on which I can't even work, right? I can't even get online. They hacked my password. They hacked my work server. I can't work. But I can't log in. Everybody else is fine, right?
Wow.
And I can't make money, so I can't get my projects done for work because I'm so hacked. And I call like Apple computers to help me, and I call these places, and they act like I should be able to fix it on my own,
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I understand the exploit. I just don't understand. They don't understand that I can't get a clean internet connection because our internet is what's called the data link layer, which is this between the physical layer and your router, basically, and the actual like electric signal.
Okay.
That's where DARPA owns us at, and the NSA owns us at. Is at the data link layer.
Guys, if you are just tuning in, this is the NEXXTIME podcast, man. I am your host, man. NEXX, next level, man. To the right of me is my good friend, my partner, Cyber Reconnaissance. If you guys have any questions for her right now, okay, this lady, she's filled with all kinds of knowledge about this program, the technical aspects of it. If you have any questions for her right now, I want to invite you to either give us a call in, we can patch you through live, or you can type it in the comment section right now, man. Big shout out to everybody that's watching. I know I saw somebody is actually in San Diego, Cyber, that's joining us.
Yeah, I reached out to Brian too. Brian too, guys, is a source of information, right? But like all of our TIs, this is a problem that we're having, it's like herding cats, I tell people, because there's so much information and it's so like jumbled, right? So there's books about it written, and everybody's got their own perspective, right? So everybody's got some grasping, right? There's people and other books to even look into that people don't even think currently, because they're old books, like from the 1990s, right? There's a book by Fritz Springmeier. I'm going to type this in, okay, you guys? And you guys check this out, because you can find it free online. It's a PDF, and it gives a lot about the mind control slaves and how they're doing this, okay? And think what you want about the satanic cults. You know, I don't give credence to them, because it only gives power. People understand this. More power in your mind to have power, okay? You need to remember that when people try to take or call us names or target us, don't give it power.
Can you say that one more time? That was awesome, man. Can you say that one more time before I hit the button?
Words only have power if it's to the mind. So you control what you want for words to power, and what words should have power.
That was awesome, guys. That was awesome. Meditation man, shout out to you, man. He said he loves the t-shirt, Cyber. He loves the t-shirt. KR says, I am so sorry, Cyber. Man, Sandra Kennedy. Sandra, big shout out to big shout out to Sandra. Welcome to the podcast. Sandra Kennedy, shout out to you, man. She said they are being dropped off at our local Denny's. Wow. Man, everybody tuning in, man. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. This is going to be an interesting time, guys. Let's see here. She says, we know everyone in our town, but the homeless are not from here. And tour back. Wow. Man, so Cyber, how long have you been going through this? How long has this been going on? That you've been noticing it?
I've been noticing about since 2014.
Okay.
But I think I've been targeted.
And what were the first signs that you started noticing, like, okay, something is not right here? Like, I think I'm
arrested. When I was arrested.
Okay. Like, did the cops say anything that you could remember that was like, that still sits with you till today, that you, like, okay, this isn't right?
Stepped on the cops, and yeah, when I got stepped on by the cops and I got put in max security.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say that was probably the.
Okay. Definitely, man. If you guys are just now tuning in, this is the Next Time podcast, man. I am your host, NEXX Next Level, man. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, please do right now, man. And don't forget to turn on post notifications so you are alerted when we are live every time. You will not miss out on this event. Okay, guys? This is amazing, man. Man, so have you ever went through the workplace mobbing, Cyber?
My last job, I went through it for about a year and a half before I put in my notice.
So what kinds of things did
and I got a new job.
What kind of things did you experience?
Totally mine. Well, I noticed a lot of EMF coming out of, because I started to do like my EMF readers like that. I started noticing a lot of EMF coming out of the phones, and they were old phones.
Okay.
Because you know me, I'm always like doing crap like that, because that's how I am. Right? So I always go there and I think about this stuff. So I'm pasting right now in the chat, if I can do it, a link on that a book that I think everybody should be take a look at, because this is what they're doing to us. They're making us into mind-controlled slaves, right? And the reason why I say this is so important is because we need to start looking at ourselves differently as targeted individuals, looking at ourselves as human trafficking victims.
Okay. Yeah, let's. And
I've told you about.
Yeah, let's dive into that, man. Let's talk a little bit about that, Cyber.
Okay. So basically, what targeted individuals don't, like right now I'm wanted by police because I have been mind controlled, not be able to go to a court date. Because they made me forget, and now I have a bench warrant.
Wow. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that, my friend. I am so sorry to hear that, my friend. Man.
Yeah, so right now I'm wanted by the police. It's always a good.
A lot of people don't really know about the human trafficking thing. You know, like I hear it over and over. Well, not over and over, but I hear it, you know, on people's videos sometimes. They're like, yo, we're human trafficking victims. We're human trafficking victims. But I don't think that people really know, you know, what that is or what that is consist of.
Okay, so I'm trying to this link in, but it won't let me do it next. So I'm going to send it to you on Skype real quick because I want you to post this on the.
Okay. Well, yeah, we can definitely, you know, after the broadcast ends, we'll have all the links.
No, I want people to start looking at the chapters of this book. I just sent it to you through Skype because I want them to see that there's a lot of chapters in there that could have questions about. Like, it could lead to questions. So that's why I'm saying to do that.
Okay. Okay.
So,
definitely, man. We'll definitely get it in there for you, man.
I really think that people, the reason why we are human trafficking victims is with my friend Jeremy. He works for Google, right?
Okay.
So a couple weeks ago, this is how we're human trafficked and why Voice to Skull is human trafficked form. And the reason people that are doing this, first of all, is U.S. Army Special Operations in Florida.
Okay.
You understand that, people? Those are the people that I'm about to go after if they don't stop. And I'm warning them because the people that remote neural monitors are in classrooms in Florida, and I have a friend that was in Special Operations who has a lot of data that I'm about to release publicly.
Okay.
And I do. We're going to be getting the backing of Congress that we need.
Hey, Cyber, did you hear about some documents that leaked recently? I think it was maybe this week or last week. Some documents leaked exposing the whole program, the whole gang stalking targeted individual thing.
But send me the link.
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely.
I want to read it. I don't know about it because I'm living in my car.
Oh, okay.
And I don't have internet access.
Okay.
Because I live up in the mountains.
Yeah.
In San Francisco Bay.
Yeah.
Hi, from whomever.
Yeah, man. Like all of us, you know. And I could speak for me, you. I could speak for a lot of people that is watching right now. People that's in the chat room. We have been speaking out about what's been going on. You know, our experience, what's been happening to us, and it's not new. But I noticed, like, once these documents leak, Cyber, like. You know, it's a lot of truther channels out here, right? They just talk about, oh, Donald Trump and, you know, oh, they're starting this and this and that, you know, the politics. But once these documents leaked, Cyber, it was crazy. Like, you have these same truthers, right? Who, you know, me and a lot of people that's watching right now, we are heavy on, you know, trying to expose what's going on, trying to get people to see that this is a real thing. We are being looked at like we're crazy. Like we are just psychotic, like we are like nutcases, right?
Right, like our families thing, right?
Right.
Like our family.
Right, but now these truthers, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but these truthers are coming out with videos now. Oh, I can't sleep. Oh, I'm getting hit with frequencies. Oh, the same truthers, right? That we are on their videos trying to, and these are people with followings. And oh, I can't. Oh, my heart is being targeted. Like, oh, okay. Now it's like now they want to come on board.
Because the 5G network is getting stronger, right? So they don't understand that's probably like that's probably like AT&T and Verizon coming up, right?
Yeah.
But what they don't understand is there's like 10 more coming, right? We get 10. Sorry. We're screwed. Your heart rate is going to be going faster because you have EMF shooting from websites, right? I'm going to show you a picture on my phone. I'm going to put it up that everybody can take a look at it. It's an example of the 5G network antennas that I saw in Los Angeles. I did go look for guys. Brian 2's pretty out there from what I'm gathering, and I just got gang stalked, so that was fun. I'm so glad that happened.
I'm sorry, man. I am so sorry.
I was like, are you people serious? This is what you came... Okay, so hang on next.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this on Google Hangouts to you real quick, and then I want you to post it so people can see what the 5G and all these crazy antennas are starting. People are to put these on their home, right? They're getting like free freaking service and shit. Like this is a good idea. Let me raise my heart, to like 5. That seems like a brilliant idea.
I just thought it was really interesting, like how these same truthers who, I'm not gonna name any names, but they were actually. We don't need to call out anybody. Yeah, they're like downplaying it though, like, oh, we're not really going through this, or this is not a real thing, or oh, we're just nut jobs, and now the frequencies are hitting me. I'm just like, wow. K Art says, I think it was a deliberate accidental leak, and you know what? That was awesome. And I totally agree. I totally agree with that, man. She says, I'm sick to death of these TIs, too afraid to come forward and do something. Oh, that was awesome too. Listen,
you know what? It's not that a lot of these people don't know what to do because it's like a herding cats. I'm telling you, most people don't even know to think. I never thought to call us human trafficking victims until my friends started helping us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anonymous, it really was anonymous. People don't understand that as anonymous is backing us more than you think. And this system that they're building is hackable.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So F them.
But I think K. Arthur was speaking to the TIs who actually do know or have some understanding that they are targeted, and they just sit back and they're scared and they won't speak out against it or do anything about it, and I don't know, man. I definitely feel her on that, man. Big shout out to everybody that's joining us. If you're just now tuning in, this is the Next Time podcast, man. I am your host, NEXX, Next Level, man. To the right of me is my partner.
The real news, right, is going to be us getting TIs to realize, first of all, that Nex and I are going to be basically runners of the media campaign that I'm going to start for this, right? What people don't know is that I'm going to build a team that's going to be able to take this to Congress of scientists and technology people and biotech people to be able to tear down the tear down their whole system and show it all to Congress. And I have friends all over about Silicon Valley that are already working. Okay, you guys? We're going to take it to Congress. We're going to do it the right way. At one time to do it the right way, you guys. And then after that, it's to revolt. What people need to understand is there's 2 states, and I think there's actually 3 in total, that are actually able to create republics and that are already republics. They just need to invoke their republic constitution and evoke the U.S. Constitution, right?
Okay.
It's California and Texas. I'm a resident of both.
Wow, right. Man. How was it in Texas, man? Was it heavily targeted out there, Cyber?
No.
No?
But I didn't live out the TI. You guys don't understand. I didn't live out the TI. I've only been a TI in California.
Okay.
And that's only because I became a tech, employee. So once you become a tech employee, you're automatically put on a list.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
So that's people like my friend, my ex Jer, like he's totally B2K to the point where he can't even, like today we went to Santa Cruz.
Okay.
But 2 weeks ago I asked him to go to Santa Cruz and he refused to go, listening to the voices in his head, and he started looking up, and I can tell he's not talking to me, he's talking to whomever.
Wow.
Right? Yeah, like it's that bad. And anyways, he wouldn't even go to Santa Cruz with me because he's a human trafficking victim, like all targeted individuals to get voice to skull, and all of us. And go to Santa Cruz, which is like a 40-minute trip from Silicon Valley. He is told by the voices in his head that he can't leave the it's in Silicon Valley. You can't leave to go to the beach. And it's just going to the beach.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, what's that, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Big shout out to Drunken Posting, man. He says, please do build a team and bring it to Congress. This needs to stop. That was awesome.
We're working on it.
That was awesome.
So people need to understand that there is a lot of organization for targeted individuals that is done at a high level that we don't talk about because what we're doing is very secretive.
Okay. Okay.
But the word is out there. I'm going to have to mute myself.
Okay. Okay. Well, guys, if you guys are just now tuning in, this is the NEXXTIME podcast, man. We appreciate you for joining us, man. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me and C, and we appreciate it, man. We definitely do. The Turtle Tribal Nation says, oh my God, tell her I'm so sorry, Next. She's so sorry, Cyber. I mean, I think it's very important that we all come together and we do this when we can have compassion for, each other's story and each other's testimony and what we've been through and the things that we're facing and going through today. And I mean, it's just once upon a time, I thought that this world was something that is not. They're spraying all this nanotech, and they're literally like trying to turn this thing into the Matrix, guys. Literally. KR says we need to flood the comment sections all over YouTube. That was awesome, KR. She's right. We definitely do need to flood the comment section, guys, and get people on board and make people aware of what is actually happening to us. I just thought it was really, really weird, now that these documents got leaked, people are, I can't sleep. I'm hearing voices. The same people that was, throwing us curveballs and telling us, oh, we're not this, and you're just crazy, and you need a psychologist, and it's ridiculous, guys. KR says, tell the gun rights people about being Baker Act. We definitely need to talk about that, man. We definitely need to talk about that, KR. Man, we got to get you on, man. Eddie Moore says he's been V2K'd since 2004. Man. I know the first time it happened to me, I think it was 2011. And sent me straight to the E-Wing, man. And it was not a good time. It was not a good situation, man. The Turtle Tribal Nation says, I have proof, Next. She has proof for her. Man, we're going to get you on here, Turtle. We was just talking about that a little while ago, man. We're going to definitely make it happen. The Future One says, I'm having a hard time getting other TIs to respond to me. I'm assuming it's because it's hard to weed out the real from the fake. Man.
One thing that people understand is that you don't know somebody else's truth, okay? In their perspective, they might be a TI, right? And they may be targeting somebody as a TI, right? And so they're all of a sudden becoming a troll just because they don't believe in their train of thought, right? Because people don't understand belief systems. Belief systems are very hard for people to change. So the people that are targeted that are atheists versus the Christians, right? Well, the Christians say, well, this is a total spiritual, they say this is a total, EMF thing, right? And so, what have you. It doesn't mean it's necessarily the same program, and they're both right, right? So we need to give credence and unify each other and stop thinking each other as targeting people and everybody's a troll. I don't know that crap. Because that's going to unify the group. And we're looking for unity. Okay? Just because you think somebody's, being a perp doesn't necessarily mean that they are. That's your perspective, right? And we need to step back and stop being so argumentative with each other. And,
That's a fact. That's a whole fact. That was awesome. Hold up, man. That was awesome.
True.
That was definitely awesome, man. It's weird, man. I mean, you know.
Their idea is to divide and conquer us.
Yeah.
Right? They're doing it all the time.
Yeah.
Right? Republican versus Democrat, or gun versus non-gun, or whatever, right? Black versus white. It's so the total combination of is always gray.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely, man. It's funny that you bring that up, man. The Republican versus the Democrats. When the masterminds are behind the scenes, they own and run both parties. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm starting to believe that the only way to can't get Congress to pay attention because they're too mind controlled by the program, as I like to say already. I'd like to say that maybe the next thing to do would just be C for the union, right? Like, and because once the tech people are awake, groups that are becoming more active in the Silicon Valley area, they're going to Google will start waking up, Facebook will start waking up, and it'll start with the higher levels. Right? And so Silicon Valley itself will start defending itself.
Oh man,
against these attacks.
They're using those platforms. I've been targeted on Facebook, cyber.
But what we understand is that the people that work in the cybersecurity department don't understand that they're being remote neural monitored yet. Okay? So do you understand where I'm going with
I get it, my friend.
So
I get it.
Awareness, because I'm helping these tech companies at the lower right, start waking up with my groups that are completely tech savvy and work at companies. Like I have friends that work at Google, YouTube, you name it, right? So NASA, Lockheed, the security companies that run the security for these places, Apple.
Right.
Like I have contacts at all these companies, right?
That's what's up, man.
So they're at a different level, right?
Oh yeah, next level.
I have contacts in Hollywood, okay?
Okay.
In the music industry, right? So, and they're awake. A lot of these musicians are awake, you know. And that's another thing too. You know, a guy made a comment about my shirt. You know, 9 Inch Nails is thinking about this since 2005.
Okay.
About the targeting program. Okay. So people need to listen to the album You're Zero. You need to listen to With Teeth. You need to listen to Hesitation Marks. Hesitation Marks especially. It literally has a song about the shadow shining down on us and fucking reading our thoughts. Okay? So there's albums out there, artists out there that know what's up, and they're helping us, okay, in a very low-key way. Anonymous hack group, activists. No, I'm a member of Anonymous.
And big shout out to my boy Safanzi Matt. He just joined us. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast. We out here. I am your host.
Okay,
Next Level.
Oh, sorry.
I'm your host, Next Level. Rocking with me to the right is Cyber Reconnaissance. We are live in the building. Cyber, what's going on, man? Talk to him.
Yeah, you know, Next and I are going to be putting together anti-human trafficking page on Facebook. It's going to be called Next Level Cyber, right? And so we're going to be working on Facebook, and we're going to start bringing. I want people to get people Next, because Next is going to have the next generation information for targeted individuals, right? Human trafficking victims. And everybody's going to stop using the word for TIs, because we're not TIs. We're human trafficking victims. You understand me? I want you to stop labeling yourself a target individual. And I want everybody to get a Twitter page, and I want you to start following me on Twitter. If you could throw my Twitter feed up there, that'd be great. Okay?
That's right, man.
This is Nazi mind control in the 1940s.
That's right.
Just so you know.
That's right, guys. If you have any questions for Cyber, if you would like to talk to her right now, man, you can call us up right now. You can type it in the comment section, man. We just want to thank you for joining us. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so right now. You can also find Cyber on Twitter, man. Her the link and her info is in the description right now, guys. If you guys want to holler at her about anything, any questions or anything, do it right now. Do it right now, guys. Do it right now. Let's see here. Let's see here. KR says, the future when we're working together trying to bring this info forward in the research.
I don't know what happened. Sorry, Nex.
It's all good. I can still hear you. It's just your camera. Turn your camera back. All right, there you go. There you go.
Sorry, Nex.
All right. The Turtle Tribal Nation says, does anyone know how to get through protracted benzodiazepine withdrawals? Do you know anything about that, Cyber? Benzo withdrawals?
No, I don't know what he's referring to. I'm not exactly a doctor of any kind, so I don't like to claim anything like that.
Okay. Meditation Man has a question. He says, hey, Cyber, have you gotten to Mount Shasta in California? I hear it is awesome.
I've driven through there going to Oregon and Seattle. That's about all I know.
Okay.
It's beautiful from what I've seen driving through there.
Okay. Okay. Let's see here, man. The future one says, for some reason, my email won't let me send to Proton Mail. Meditation Man says, unity is awesome. Yes, it is awesome. Yes, it is. That is what we need, guys. We need unity amongst the community. We need to come together, guys, and speak out against this, man, and figure out what we need to figure out, you know? Strategize around these traps they set for us, you know? Man, this is amazing, Cyber. This is amazing. Awakened State of Mind and targeting Australia. What up, what up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the podcast. Oh, man, thank you for joining us, man. We love you, dog. We love you, man. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, my friend. Oh, man. Oh.
I need an intermission for like 2 minutes, okay?
Okay. Go for it.
I'll be right back.
Go
Okay?
for it, man.
I'm going to turn off my camera and my sound for a sec.
Okay.
Keep us connected.
Okay. Go for it. Man, we got a lot of things going on, man. Safanzia Max says, all for one and one for all. I feel you, my boy. That is awesome. That is awesome. Oh, man. My boy One has just joined the stream. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast, One. It's a great day, man. It's a great day. Friday, the 27th. I am your host, Next Level, man. If you guys are just tuning in, this is the Next Time podcast, man. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to smash that like button, man. Do it for every TI, man. Do it for every TI worldwide. If you guys have any questions or you guys want to join the live stream right now, you can give me a call right now. The number is strolling across the bottom. You can call me up right now. We can patch you right in. You can join us live. If you have anything that you want to add to the conversation, or if you just want to say what's up, man, shout out to everyone, man. Definitely, man. One, I love you too, bro. We love everybody joining in with us right now, speaking out against this, man. I don't know if everybody was aware, but there were some documents that were leaked. I want to say maybe this week or last week. I'm not sure when it was. But there were some documents that were leaked to the press, actually. They're saying, oh, the government leaked these files. But I think K. Arth was on point, man. I think it was done deliberately, guys. And I see a lot of people on YouTube now. Just all of a sudden, they're targeting individuals now. The same ones who were mocking us. The same ones who didn't believe what we had to say when we were saying it, when we were putting our life on the line, you know, when Kay Arth was giving these amazing interviews about her story, when Turtle was making these amazing videos telling our story, when Meerkat Karate was making these amazing videos, when we were all putting our life on the line, they were mocking us, guys, you know, and now these documents leak and, you know, oh, you know, everybody is a target. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but I noticed it. And it didn't really sit well with me at first, but I just think it's, I don't know, like, are they like trying to ride the wave now? Like, you know, like kind of like how Fortnite is so popular. Everybody wants to play Fortnite now. You guys are going to see a rise in this too. You know, everybody is oh, my heart, or I'm just dreaming crazy. These thoughts aren't mine, Oh man, big shout out to DNBPF, man. Thank you for joining the podcast. DNBPF, shout out to you, man. All the way from the UK. What's going on, my boy? Big shout out, man. Thank you for joining the podcast, man. That's my guy, man. We love you, man. I love you, bro. Let's see here. KR says, TI program exposed to bring out how bad our government to replace with the NWO. Ooh, KR. She's on to something, guys. KR, she's on to something. I kind of agree with you on that, man. I definitely agree with you on that. Let's see here. One says, it can be hard to get off, what is that, kratom? If you do, it's too much for too long, so don't. It's easier than the pills and not anywhere near as bad as it for you. Okay. Okay, definitely, man. Definitely. Turtle says, I am disabled and was put on them for spinal issues. And I was taking 6 milligrams of Xanax a day just for a month and quiet. The doctors played games with my oxymorphone and Valium, so I came from Texas. Wow, man.
Oh, it's funny. Let me explain to you guys something, okay? I have a man that I'm eating dinner by the way.
That's okay.
But you have to eat.
It's all good.
But I was listening to them talk about medication, and I recently had to take Oxycontin for oxycodone, Norco.
Okay.
Vicodin. It's funny that to hear people talking in the chat about medicine I was taking for my stomach, for the parasite that I got from being in LA County. A doctor prescribed me benzos while I was in Ventura County Mental Hospital when I was arrested last weekend. Remember I told you about that?
Right.
And then getting the parasite, and so I've been taking these medications myself.
Okay.
And that's just a form of targeting that they're using through the internet to let people know about my life, right? And it sometimes if I allow in my mind, right, credence, then I'll be all freaked out. How do they know what I'm doing, right?
Right.
But the script that the doctor gave me is actually Colada. I didn't know it because my license was stolen along with my debit card while I was in Los Angeles.
Wow.
I was mind controlled not to remember to car, and I went back in my wallet. My license was missing.
Oh my God.
Just like that.
Wow. I am so sorry to hear that, man. That is not cool at all.
So this is the kind of stuff right now, even currently at real time, I'm being targeted on the internet, right? So I'm showing people how it's done to me and how they don't like the fact I'm sitting here saying that I have teams in Silicon Valley that are working to dismantle reverse engineering their program to Congress. They don't like that too much. So they're telling everybody about, I'm seeing all this stuff about benzo withdrawal in the chat and stuff like that. So I'm just showing you an example of how, as a human trafficking victim that I am.
Okay.
And then recognizing them for what they're doing, because what they're doing, if we start recognizing and just calling it out, see it, it's less effective to you and I. See what I mean?
Oh man, you guys hear that, man? It's less effective,
so just
man.
Call it out what it is, people. And start realizing these are U.S. military doing this to us, and they are some of the earth. Okay?
One more time, Cyber. Can you just...
What? It's U.S. military, special operations doing this in the earth?
Okay, that was awesome. That was awesome. Man, it's just, oh, man.
And they have a choice to make right now. There are treasonous bastards, or they're going to stop doing it, because eventually what comes around goes around. we've already hacked their system,
Mm-hmm.
and we're on our way working to where they live at their homes.
Mm.
They're going to attack us and remote neural monitor in our homes. Maybe I'll just send a surveillance team of veterans, special forces, to go check out their homes.
Mm.
Okay?
Mm.
So keep targeting the assholes.
The Turtle Tribal Nation says you sweat a lot and 5G works off of that. The turtle also says, oh my God, her story is the same as me. She went to jail too. So we could kind of correlate things here, guys. Like, you know, we're kind of seeing a pattern here, you know. A lot of us have ended up in that dark place. And, you know,
What, it being homeless like I am right now?
yeah, a lot of people are. And the turtle says, oh my God, her story is the same as me. I went to jail too.
I've been to jail 3 times in 3 years.
And she didn't even do anything. You didn't even do anything. Like, be clear. Like, you know, they're quick to like set some ill scene, or like set something up. So set these traps up so that we just walk right into it blindfolded. You know.
Right, and your mind controls can't stop it to do whatever the action is. So that's how the human trafficking portion, because they're human trafficking you to do stuff you wouldn't normally do.
Man, they're rocking with you right now, Cyber. Turtle says, Cyber is right. You go, girl. You go, girl. That was awesome.
Yep.
Big shout out to Meerkat Karate, man. He has some awesome videos on his channel, man. If you guys get a free time, man, you need to subscribe to him. Everybody needs to subscribe. Man, we all got a story to tell, man, and we all have a testimony to share, you know, and I think that's very important. We can kind of correlate, you know, certain things, you know, even though, you know, everybody's situation is different, you know, we all in the same boat, guys. All in the same boat. The future one says, I want a natural way to calm my nerves. These medicines have too many negative side effects. Plus, they are permanent too.
Working out is a good way, because it's a natural form of meditation. Another way to do it is like essential oil, lavender. There's different stuff you can try. Just Google this stuff, you guys. Just Google it.
Definitely, man. It's just a lot. It's a lot of things, man. A lot of people dealing with stuff, man. A lot of things going on, man. If you guys feel called to share, if you guys feel called to share, do not be afraid, man. The number is streaming across. At some point, man, take it down. Give us a call, man. Let us know where you calling from and what is going on. Shout out to you. Shout out to every TI, man, that's going through this, man. Seriously. Shout out to you guys, man. We're going to make it through this thing, man. This is not the end. You know, I know you guys feel, you know, because I've been there. Like, I went through it, you know. I've tried to tell people what was going on and got laughed at, got looked at like I was crazy, you know, got perked on, you know, watched the ground from underneath my feet crumble and fall. But you know what? Every time I got back up, you know, and this is what we need to do, guys. We need to get back up, you know. When we're down right now, okay, we need to get back up. We can get back up, man. And we can figure something out. Like, we can figure a way to combat this thing. And we you know, we can stand together, guys. We can definitely do that. The future one says, I don't trust the internet right now. I'd rather hear it from a TI that actually seen results from it. That was awesome.
Problem is there's so much misinformation. People have stuff they've researched and gone down one rabbit hole.
Yeah.
You know, that I've researched for 3 years strictly about. I've been given information hand-fed to me by some officials.
Right.
Some people that are programmed that are trying to help from the inside out.
Right.
To the out. You know what I mean? Help us.
Definitely.
You know, I did work to, you know, people at NASA. I do know people. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. What do you think
Like,
about NASA? A lot of people don't really subscribe to NASA, man. They think it's just a big hoax and it's just a bunch of crap that they're just feeding us to just, you know.
I think there's a lot of people that work there that mean well, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Can you say that one more time, my friend?
Say there's a people that work there that mean well.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Things can be good, it can be negative. You know?
Okay.
It's kind of like this technology that they use with the remote neural monitoring. It could be used for really positive things. It probably could heal people from having cancer and shit, right?
Yeah.
But what it use it for? They use children.
Okay, Sandra Kennedy says, the future one, I highly recommend lithium orotate, available in your health food store. Stay hydrated if you take it. That's amazing. That's amazing.
You know, it's funny.
What's that?
My phone keeps going off. My phone keeps going off because my car is my car payment's 2 months past due, and because we're having on stream, it's saying that. Gotta love being targeted because you're telling the truth.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Drunken Poston says Unity would be extremely helpful. It definitely would, man. I mean, I don't, you know, almost all the TIs that I've talked to at some point in my experience, they are isolated, you know. And have you gone through the isolation, Cyber?
Whoa, every day.
Yeah, you want to talk a little bit about it? Do you want to share a little bit about your experience?
Sure, hang on a sec. Well, like I said, when I got into TI, I was about 14. I think I was still married at the time, and they used a directed energy weapon. My husband.
Okay.
Right, to isolate me. And they sold everything out of my life, from my ex-husband to my son, my step. 22.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
My daughter, my dog. I lost my dog, my kids, my ex-husband. Parents moved away from California that lived here with me. I lost my ex-boyfriend, right, that I got with when I left my husband. And then I've lost everything now, and I don't have a place to live where all my friends won't let me stay at their homes. And I'm living in my car and sleeping in the freaking mountains in San Francisco Bay Area.
Wow.
It's pretty fucking bad.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. I am so.
And the only way I get up every morning is because the sun comes up and I'm still breathing. You know what I mean? Some days it's that bad.
I get it, man. I have those days myself. I definitely know.
I can't even rent a place, and I can't even work because when I work, they hack me. I can't get any money at all. I'm literally starving on the fucking street.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
You know what I mean? Like, I may look nice because I actually like have makeup. I haven't like ran through it all, but when this makeup's gone, I don't even have money to put that on. I'll be fucking looking like the crack whores on the streets, you know?
Man.
Like, I'm really to that point, Nick. Like, I really have 2 weeks before I stop even able to wear makeup and look.
My boy Kevin Meredith has just joined us on the podcast. Welcome, Kevin. Thank you for joining us, my friend. Big shout out to you, man. I see you, bro. His channel is amazing, guys. You need to subscribe to it if you guys don't know who he is. That's my guy, man. That is my guy. Man. So recently I saw on YouTube, I'm not sure who this is. I'm going to ask everybody that's watching right now. Or maybe you heard about this, Cyber. There was a TI who committed suicide. Have you heard about that? Like just recently, like I mean like within the last week. I guess they were saying that it was all over Facebook. Does anybody know who that was? I just want to send a rest in peace shout out to them if anybody does know who it
No,
was.
but everybody realizes that's the end game. Right? That's the end game, is to get isolated, so isolated that, like me, right, where I'm homeless. I use them because I can't work. I get jobs. I can't work because I won't allow the internet to work around me. I'm so isolated from my family that, like, nobody even talks to me. My sister hasn't talked since I it's so bad that it's like, what can you do? That's what they want to do, is commit suicide. So that's the one thing I won't do, because they want me to do it. The idea for me, I think, to survive in this program is to become so defiant that they stand you, and everything that they do, you are defiant. And if they want you to kill yourself, then F you, fuck off. I'm not going to kill myself. I'm going to stay alive. Just off. And that's the kind of attitude you have to have sometimes when you're a human trafficking victim.
I know I've had,
because they want you to die.
I've definitely had some moments where I just felt like, I just didn't want to do it no more. Like I don't want to do this anymore. Like, and then something came over, like, man, maybe I should just kill myself. And I definitely went through those moments, but guess what? I didn't. Whatever they were trying to do as far as that, it didn't work, man. Because you can see your boy NEXXTIME is here live with Cyber Reconnaissance on the podcast. Next time, if you guys are just tuning in, smash that like button, man. Do it for every TI, man. Smash it right now. Don't even wait. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. Check Cyber out on Twitter. Twitter is lit. It's definitely a litty place to be. And we just appreciate...
Yeah, look, a lot of my information that I've released, things I know, it's on my Twitter page, right? How to tell if your phone's hacked, all kinds of stuff, right?
Right.
So I suggest, if you don't have a Twitter page, it's a good link to other targeted individuals. And I think everybody should start following me, because I'm going to be your link to Next. Next needs to start a page.
Okay. All right, I'm going to start a Twitter page. Okay, guys, I'm definitely going to be starting a Twitter page sometime soon. Definitely going to do it. Maybe tonight. Maybe tonight. We'll definitely make that happen, man. If you guys are on Twitter right now, put your Twitter handles in the chat box right now so we can connect with you live on Twitter. We can keep this thing going, guys. I hear it's a lot of people who identify as targeted individuals on Twitter. Actually, we're on every site, man. We're on Reddit. We're on Facebook. We're on every site, man. People they want to speak out against this thing. They want to come together. They want to, but you guys got to be aware, there are some perps out there lurking too in the shadows, just trying to, infiltrate and trying to get close.
Just have an open mind about perpetrators at first, and they will you, okay? Look at that's why my videos I had to take down for reasons, because I am a DoD contractor.
Okay.
So there's a lot of people that were perping me on my videos, right, Next?
Oh yeah, definitely. Heavy.
They were literally telling me they were going to send EMP attacks on me.
Heavy. I seen it. I was just like, whoa, like that was the thing. Like when I first connected with Cyber, we connected, and then I found that she had a YouTube. I found her YouTube channel, and I watched almost all of her videos, and the perps were definitely doing what they do in her comment section, man. I always wanted to ask you, why didn't you delete that crap? You had hundreds of comments though. There was a lot of it, but I would have deleted.
I deleted it not because of perpetrators, but because I have legal reasons and legal action that I'm taking right now. So I have to legally non-disclose stuff. Does that make sense? Remember I told you about some stuff I had to sign because of me being stuff. I told you about some stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Some stuff that I'm not at liberty to discuss with the general public.
Definitely, man. The comments is on fire right now, Cyber. They're loving you right now. The Turtle says, we are in a war. Fight it with love and intelligence. Get to know your enemy. The Turtle says, oh my God, Cyber. My ex worked. Her ex worked for the same place that you worked. Man, KR said it makes her legit. Man, we love you guys, man. Keep the comments alive. Keep it on fire. We love you guys, man.
Yeah.
So, do you want to talk
guys,
about? Do you want to talk about anything that you experienced while you were working there? Anything? Is there anything that you could share with us?
Well, I started as soon as I came back. So as soon as I left the DoD as a contractor, I started BTI because they started realizing that I was an oath keeper. So once they recognize you as an oath keeper, you are SOL. BTI community, you go, right?
Man,
but like I said before, we have a lot of supporters that are wealthy, famous, that are going to start exploiting for us this information, right, in their own ways, right? Like I said, already they're putting out music about it, right?
Okay.
And have been for 10 years. See, this stuff has been going on for 10 years. Since 2005, they've been reporting about in the music. People just need to listen. You're not reporting it that you've thought in the past maybe were bad or what have you. They're not. Any band that's able to say something in the mind control program, to me, is a good band.
Okay.
Remember that. Let's put their neck there.
That's right. That's definitely right, man. That's definitely right, man. Drunken Poston says, I worked for a government contractor as well when this started. Seems to be a common theme.
Basically, they look to see who's oath keepers and who's going to be psychopathic, because that's who they want. Psychopaths, right? People that aren't going to mind people in emo camps.
Wow. This is crazy, man. It really is.
Then you probably become a TI if you don't follow suit.
You know what? You're probably right, man. You're probably right. Definitely, man. I know that they target people all over the world, man. It's not just a thing here in the USA. I've actually had the pleasure of connecting with several TIs from all over the world, man, and my heart just goes out to them, Cyber. It really does, man. Like, the things that they go through and they see. I've heard.
Right, because you understand false flags happening everywhere in the nation, right? It's not just U.S. They happen in Brussels. They happen in London. They happen in Paris. They happen in Russia. So people need to understand that they're targeting everywhere. The only place you really hear about is China, because China is a close communist country where they have a state-run media. So you don't hear too much about the TIs in China because they can't get through. It's not that they don't exist. And what people need to really understand is this is a purge, like Hitler did, of the intel. First they went after the intel, the people that were the university professors and the people that do something about it. They could get the people's minds right and be chaotic, and like Martin Luther King's, right? Right. And they go after first, right? They go after the guns, and then they go after like the Jews, right?
Okay.
The dissidents, the Jews, and then there goes.
KR says she's been a TI since birth, and that is where I've fallen. I've been targeted since I was.
I would like to say something about genetics.
Okay.
Like the Rh negative stuff. Okay.
Okay.
They're going after genetics because they're looking for the lineage of Christ.
Talk about it.
Remember I discussed that about you a little bit? So, the Freemasons, they want to say the Freemasons are bad. The Freemasons are not bad. They didn't remember the Freemasons created this country, and they had an ideal, and it was not the New World Order. It was the New Age. The people need to understand in the back of the dollar bill, at the bottom of it says the New Age. It does not say order. The New Age, the age of Aquarius, and we're about to leave the age of Pisces, which is just said he would be there to the end of the age, and the end of the age is the end of Pisces. And the next is Aquarius. And that's what the hippies used to sing about. The age of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius.
I never heard of that, man. The hippie song.
It's a song.
Okay. I never heard that before.
But that's why the fish is, whenever you see the fish symbol, it's always the fish. It's the Pisces. It's the age of Pisces. Pisces with the ends of Jesus, and the new Jesus comes in, right? The second coming of Christ, he'll bring us into the age of Aquarius, or she, which is why people need to understand that do not version of you do not translate from the Phoenician, the Greek, and the Latin, and the Aramaic through yourself. You understand me? Because if you don't know what those words mean, there's no version that is correct.
KR says Masons admit they worship Lucifer. The Masons they worship Lucifer.
Why don't you go ask them? Because I happen to be really good friends with Masons. None of them worship Lucifer. They worship the true Christian religion.
Really?
The Rosicrucians also worship true Christian religion.
Wow.
People need to look at the Da Vinci Code again and stop thinking closed-mindedly about the Bible and what it really says. Like I said, unless you translate yourself, do you have an actual version of the Bible? Probably not.
It's heating up, guys. It's heating up. Let's see here. KR says they wrote it in their books. The future one says that's awesome. I'm a Pisces. Pike said Masons were to bring in an age of Lucifer. Now
I want you guys to understand something. There's a left and right-handed path, right? And I want people to understand that the Bible discusses left-handed path, and the left path, according to the Satanists, right, is the path of Lucifer. But that's wrong, because they have everything opposite. So what they think is white is black, and what's right is left. You understand? And they do that on purpose to confuse Christians. And Christians that are closed-minded and an acquaintance, I will not call her a friend after last night, who considers herself a Christian, right? Like, she believes everything the Bible says to a T. She only believes the King James Version. She's very closed-minded about any ideas that I have about what I think about Christianity. And I almost ran her over with my car last night because she wouldn't get the hell out of my way. And she wouldn't let me leave her house. She was literally, like, inside my car, and I had to physically push her, and she's a big girl, like 100 pounds more than me. I was pissed. She would act that way and call herself a Christian. Okay?
Guys, if you want to contribute to this conversation, I see the comments are heating up over here. Give us a call, man. The number is strolling through, man. If you guys want to contribute to this, call us up right now, man. Let your voice be heard, man. One says, low-level Masons don't have a clue of anything. That's up. It's not until
that everybody thinks that they know about the Masons that's not a, high-ranking Mason themselves should reconsider that they don't know.
He says
and they're making assumptions about things that they don't have answers to. And
he says it's not until the 33rd degree do they find out they worship Lucifer. Ooh.
Like I said,
all right, we got a call.
33 degree Mason.
We got a call, Cyber.
You know?
We got a call.
Let's go.
We got a call. What is going on? You are live on the NEXXTIME podcast. Where are you calling from?
Kuwait.
Calling from Kuwait?
Yeah.
What's going on, my friend?
Hello, Kuwait.
What is going on with you?
I really want to join in the convo.
Okay. What's going on?
Well, dude, I just lost the hand in poker, now I'm really mad.
You're mad? Okay, well, let's talk about it, man. Why are you mad, bro?
I lost my life savings.
You lost your life savings?
I'm so sorry.
What?
$48.
$48? What happened, bro?
I watched somebody in Kuwait, right? I don't know.
Fuck you, yo.
What'd you say?
Cyber Recon, yo.
Cyber Recon? Oh, they want you to hit him?
Cyber Recon, what's up, baby? Let me talk to you.
What's up?
She said, what's up?
Cyber Recon, yo. Let me get those stitches, baby.
I'm sorry I have a boyfriend. Thanks, though.
please, you have to get.
She said she's sorry she has a boyfriend, man, but thank you for calling, man. I appreciate it. Have a great night, man. All right, man. That sounds like a perp, man. It definitely sounds like a perp, man.
Why does this always happen to me, huh?
Shout out to
They always want my damn number, like I'm gonna get to that.
Shout out to the perps, man. Shout out to the perps, man.
I have a boyfriend and I'm betrothed, so if anybody's asking, Next knows.
Right.
Next is my boyfriend. He's the only one that's allowed to know him.
Yeah, I do know. I actually do know her boyfriend. Let's see here. Sorry, Next. Not digging the guess. I believe she's lost and deceived and just revealed herself as such. Ooh, man. Yo, call us up, guys. If you guys want to talk, call us up. Let's do it right now on the Next Time podcast.
Next.
I know. I just know this. You know, like everybody has a different view, different outlook on situations, and it's okay. You know, if people want to express how they feel or whatever they feel is going on, it's okay. You know, to my people that's watching, you know, I rock with you guys. I love you guys. And we're here to have the conversation. That's what the podcast is all about, you know. So if you guys are tuning in and you guys want to talk, you can actually talk to Cyber right now. If you hit us up right now and you know, share your views and opinions on things. You know what I mean? That's what we do. And if you want to smash that like button right now, don't wait. Make sure you smash that like button for every TI that's going through the struggle. Cyber, what's going on? How you feeling right now?
I'm okay with people perping me or thinking that I'm a fake. You know what? You're entitled to think whatever you want. This is America. This is what the First Amendment's for. You know, see in time that I am who I say I am and that I'm real, and I don't have to prove myself to anybody because I know who I am.
That's a fact.
Okay?
That's a fact.
Okay.
That's a fact. I mean, I don't know. I can like, I know you're definitely going through this thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have any doubt in my heart about it. I just think that, you know, people have different views and outlooks on the situation,
right.
And that's okay.
You know,
oh, we got another caller. We got another caller coming in. Are you ready? Let's do it. Hey, what's going on? It's the Next Time podcast. It's your boy, Any Double. Where you calling from?
Hey, Max. It's Chrissy.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Not much. I like your guest.
Okay, thank you, man. You heard that, Cyber?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Cyber a lot. She's right, because a lot of things she has to say is like matching everything Cody has to say so far.
Okay.
I know it's hard for people to wrap around, but I'm feeling her, man.
You hear that, Cyber?
Thank you. Thank you.
That's awesome. She said thank you. That was awesome.
Hi.
Is there anything that you want to say, Chris?
Yeah, I think she should look up Cody Snodgrass, Operation Indigo Skyfold on YouTube and take a look at that, because I've been talking to him and his friend, and he's got a lot of good things to say, and I think that would really help her out a lot in her research.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely.
I'm done researching. I actually turned researching over to Teams. Now I'm working with Next and doing media. Right, Next? That's what we're working on. That's our department right now. And maybe we can have him on. We could do a
Yeah, he's a serious Black Ops operator, like serious. He was supposed to blow down the Merc building. He wrote a book on it called Light on Conspiracy. It's like from darkness into
Really?
light.
Yeah. I tell you what, you in the chat for me? That would be helpful. Nate,
Uh-oh. Hey.
I can't really hear what
Yeah,
she's saying now,
I
you
know.
know?
I know. Hello? Hey, Chris.
I'm listening to you.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, I can hear something like in the background.
No,
I was just
I was
Yeah,
listening
like
to the other stuff because I've never done this before, so. But yeah, I'm hoping I
Hey,
can
you guys,
find it through. underground because of the three-pronged evasion between what he's saying, Operation Indigo Skyfold. They're trying to get rid of like the God particle of people's minds and attack them through their pineal gland with fluoride and glyphosate, and then with all the nanotech in the sky.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So my groups are working in biotech right now in Silicon Valley to help that.
Definitely.
When I say to help, I mean to like reverse engineer that to take it to Congress. Okay, so we're on. They actually have that stuff turning into like EMF crystal. You're having teeth, and they're sending you signals to radio frequency your thought process.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Oh my God, tell her I need her help, and I'm going to charge $50 for my book called Quantum Theory and Expressions Through Bioorganisms. If she wants to help me with that, I'm trying to figure out what I can do to combat all this stuff.
I already have a team that's working on that. I'm working on signal intelligence. We're putting together ways to modulate the frequency and take it to show individual. Hey, turn your radio down for YouTube. You mute yourself. It's feedback.
Yeah, just a little bit, Chris. If you could turn it down a little bit so you can hear it. You can hear it better. She can hear you better. So she got to be able to hear you.
She's awesome.
Friday night. I know. It's Friday night. They're not.
She's
They come.
She's
Chris,
great. She's really knowledgeable. Like, we need
Just-
people like
yeah.
her. I mean, really. I know Christians have a hard time wrapping themselves around this different stuff, but the Bible was twisted. And now they're using the revelations to, like, kind of hone everything in. And they've got everybody ready to go. Everybody's a target. Based on their DNA and all that stuff. They've already got us mapped out. It's from birth to begin with. Every single person. It doesn't matter who they are.
She said it's from birth. I know definitely with me, it was definitely from
No,
birth. I know
Yeah,
this
it's
to be
just
true.
different ways.
I know this
They
is
use
true.
our weaknesses against us.
That is a whole fact.
It's because I'm what I'm talking about. They don't want me to get
And I'm hard
information.
against them, too. And you have a big heart, Next. I mean, look what you're doing. You're doing a great job. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. I'm trying, man. Trying to get that. Trying, man.
You're doing awesome, man. I'm going to try to get Cody on your show, too. Tell her that. And, you know, she can call me anytime and talk to me.
I'm not planning. Just
Okay.
call her off. I have actual callers calling and
Okay.
talking to me.
Okay.
Yeah, give her any information about me, because, I mean, I could really use her help. Because so far I've only got oregano
This is
oil,
a woman
neem
writing
oil,
a book
coconut
that
oil,
helps
olive
me.
oil, and vitamin E oil as the recipe to sort of help with the nanotech, because I know oregano is great for viruses, and neem
Helping
is
people
great for bacteria, and everything that they do, they're injecting all these different types of viruses and bacteria into us through vaccines and other methods,
Stuff.
and then
You know what I
they
mean?
send
Even
out
like
these
for you,
signals of
you
vibrations
don't even
based on,
understand
like,
that.
maybe whatever you
And I'll
might
tell
have
you
a
about
chip
one
for
day.
a vaccine.
You'll understand.
I think
You'll be
most
like,
people
oh, thank you,
already chips,
Kara.
They don't
And
know it because these chips are
be able to help
small
your
enough
palm
to
even adapt.
and they
And
can
voice
run all these
adapt.
heavy metals on these
Stuff.
frequencies and send them out through HARP or whatever,
Right.
and sort
People
of
are
just mind control people like that. And so, based
Signal
on
is
our
sending out.
reactions, is how they've mapped out our
Through HARP.
brains for remote neural monitoring.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, man. This has been going on for some time now, too, right, Chris?
Yes, and I know people have a hard time wrapping around the difference between Christianity and what Luciferianism is, because she's right. They took everything and they twisted it, and they made it the opposite. That is
Oh,
something
okay.
that she's
I'm almost
definitely
done.
right about. I've been
It's been on for an hour and a half. Told him 2 hours, so I'll just cut it short. I am tired. I gotta get some sleep anyway.
Man.
Wait, you said go up there, right?
Yeah, the scope there.
Man.
Which
Well,
is the
man,
street
Chris,
name again?
man, we definitely appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in, man. And
Thank you so much, Max.
we gotta have
Hell
you.
Cyber, thank you.
We,
Special shout out to Kim and everybody else.
Let me get off,
Future
okay?
One, Drunken Postin, everybody. You know, we're gonna have the Turtle Tribal Nation where we have our own land and we can just live off of it. We don't have to worry about all this technology and just have fun and grow food and live our lives.
definitely, man.
Hey, I'm gonna.
And I'll pass her your contact information, And
Thank you
Nice
so
talking
much.
to you.
yeah, man, and we're gonna get you on the podcast, man. We're definitely gonna do something, man. Thank you for calling, though, Chris. Okay.
Thank you, Max, for
All
your
right,
time.
man.
Also, everybody, thanks for their time, too. God bless.
God
Bye.
bless you, man. Definitely.
Love.
Yeah, she definitely.
So,
she definitely
you know, it's funny, once I start talking about this stuff, I'm actually making some progress next, I get told that I can leave.
wow.
Because they don't want to, they say I'm being loud out 6 o'clock on a Friday, and I'm being loud outside, and it's their house, and they have rules, and they're respect. You know, it's not my place.
Okay.
I gotta go find a place to crash tonight out in the woods, so I'm gonna have to cut it short now. So the people that say that the new age is a bad thing, I was kind of looking at that a little bit. We have to remember that religion is something that's put there to mind control us. It was the first form of mind control. How to keep the people in check. Okay?
Right.
One about me, I don't care. I'm still going to try and help targeted individuals. If you don't think the other information I give you is good, then, you know, or you think it's good, and leave the rest. You know, I'm not here to turn everybody into my way of thinking. I'm just here to help TI the program stopped.
Right.
And I want everybody to keep that in mind when I see things coming. Okay?
Right. See, it's okay. Like I say, man. Like, you know, everybody has different views on different things. Doesn't necessarily take away from what you believe, and it's okay for you to share your beliefs. You know, like I have faith in God. Like I have faith in the Lord, and I don't care what anybody says. Like, you know, that's never gonna go away. That's faith in me. That faith lives through me, and it will shine through me. And I don't care what anybody else says or thinks, and I'm pretty sure people feel the same way, you know. And some people will have different views and opinions, and it's okay. Like, it really is at the end of the day.
But I don't appreciate people referring to me as, you know, a sadist. They don't know me.
Right.
They have never spent a day in their life with sitting next to me finding out what kind of person I am.
That's a fact.
And I don't think that people show, and that's the kind of attitude we want to pursue, or that's going to unify the group.
That's a
Because
fact.
I'm unified. I'm not here to tear down other people.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. I don't know what you said. I don't know if somebody referred
K.
to
Arthur,
you as
K. Arthur, it just says number one, and then it said, K. Arthur said, number one, you're so right, underneath it, and then it said, Tribal Nation said, I'm sending you private news to cyber. But before that, it was information. One said, she says the term new age is a good, and the cover phrase title for Satanists, Luciferians, and Antichrist, Crawleys, HP bots, and New Sataners and New Agers. They have no idea what we're talking about.
Well, they feel some type of way, you know. They're entitled to their opinion.
What I'm saying is that kind of stuff will tear people down, and I don't appreciate being called a Satanist, because I'm not.
Right.
And that's the kind of stuff that I would like to see happen in our church.
I feel you. I hear you on that. But we don't rock with Satanists. Like, we don't, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
I definitely don't rock with Satanists. Like, I don't move like that, you know. But everybody,
yeah,
you
see,
got,
like, just
cyber,
the last comment is just
totally
like,
check this out. Check this out.
Check
this out. People are gonna feel how they feel. You know what I mean? Like, and it, like, it is what it is at the end of the day.
And everybody to know they're trying to get our program noticed by Congress to stop it.
Right.
You can think whatever you want me, but I'm here to help you. And if you're on this program, you consider that. Because in the back scenes of Nexus program, it's me running it. Right, Nex?
Wait, say that again?
Said, they need to understand that I'm here to help stop the TI program.
That's
and in the back scenes of your program, me help run it, right? Like, we're trying to build you up, right?
We're going to speak out against this thing, definitely. And I feel like it's very important that, you know, we all come together and we all work together towards this thing. As far as
that's what I'm saying.
As far as New Age,
unified,
New Age, and Satanists and all of that, like, I don't rock with it. Like, I don't co-sign it, or, you know, we don't co-sign it. Like, so, you know. But I'm not gonna say. I
just don't think a lot of people understand what that means and that term, and I don't appreciate it. I'm letting that out there because I'm not a Satanist.
Right. So you just gotta be clear on, you know, where you're coming from and all of that. But what they're saying, like, is not wrong. You know what I mean? As far as like Satanists and all that, like, we don't rock with that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that's not.
Right.
That's definitely not what it is.
Targeted individuals are not Satanists. I guarantee you that.
That's definitely not what it is. All my people's like, we have faith in God, and that's how we move, and that's what it is.
Targeted is one of the 144,000.
Right.
The tribe of Judah. That's why you're targeted. I want everybody to understand that. You're the original Jewish tribe they're searching for. And when they cannot do at birth, when they prick the heel of your foot, right? But before, like, probably 1980, they don't have that. So right? So a lot of people that are arrested, a lot of times they'll have their DNA taken because they're looking for the lineage of the original tribe.
Man, and yo, you know what? And if you guys feel called to, if you guys want to come on the podcast and, you know, share your story, share your testament, and this is an open platform for you to do it, man, just hit me up, hit my contact information up, man, and let me know. We can definitely set a podcast off at any point, time, and day. We can actually bring it back, guys. If you guys want to bring it back, it's all good. Cyber, do you have anything else to say to the people before you said you got to go? So you want to say anything before we close?
People need to realize that Rastafarianism is a good religion. It is a Christian religion. And Bob Marley is a prophet in our cause. And Bob Marley is a targeted individual. People need to understand that. And people need to look into his music and love him because he is a prophet for us.
And guys, if you want to get a hold of Cyber, her contact information is in the description right now. If you guys want to get a hold of her, you guys
go to my Twitter page. There's a lot of information, and you can instant message me there. Evening too, and don't be afraid to email me. I'll email you back. It might take me a few days, but I'll get back to you if you want to talk.
Definitely, man. So I just want to thank everybody for joining us today on the podcast. It's definitely been interesting. I definitely appreciate everybody coming out today. Who knows? We might come back. We might bring it back again. I don't know, man. We got a lot of things to talk about. You know, a lot of people going through some things, and we need to get it out here ASAP right away. So if you guys want to connect with me, my contact info is in the description, guys. I want to thank you for joining us today. It is your boy Next Level Cyber Reconnaissance. We are out.
Surround sound recordings.
Love.